So in the last update, we turned my wire model right here into a full-size prototype, and that was awesome. But I noticed when I actually went to get into the prototype that it was kind of hard to get into and not very comfortable. Now, I attribute this to two reasons. The first is that it's simply too low to the ground. You feel like you have to stoop down to get into it. And the second one is that the angle to get in is not steep enough. When I looked at other chairs and wondered, why is it comfortable to get into these and not mine? I realized that it's because the angle is completely vertical. So in order to remedy that, I wanted to get the butt higher off the ground when you're sitting in it, and then also make the angle to get in way steeper. So my first approach to the problem was to add an extra quarter circle into the situation to hopefully make it higher off the ground. Now, to visualize this, I wanted to make a real-life model, so I found an old pizza box and I cut it to scale, and I made a test weave with yarn that looked a little something like this. And one thing that I didn't expect to happen was that when I wove it, the cardboard was not strong enough, so it actually got pulled in, and when I looked at it and kind of played around with it, I realized that I could just make a cantilever kind of like this. And so that solves the two problems right there. The first one being a steep angle to get in, and the second one being getting your butt higher off the ground. So the result of all this is that my desk is super messy and full of models, but I have the dimensions that I can give to my metalworker friend, and hopefully we will have a full-size frame within the next week or two, and we can whip out the paracord to do another prototype.